Ooh, what is up, everybody? Plan the parade. Go, Leafs, go. Let's get that McKenna, was it McKenna draft pick? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be great? Matthews leaving after his contract is up. It is very possible. Yeah. You know what? I would be okay with that at this point. He's given what would that be? 14 years? 13 years? Whatever that number is. Greatest goal scorer in Leaf history. I'm okay with that. He's served his purpose. He's done well. Good for him. Look at all the playoff goals. Well, Snow, here's a funny thing. I know as the world's biggest Maple Leaf troll, you realize he's only 8 goals off the playoff Leaf record, right? But again, you wouldn't know those things. He actually has, I believe, the same, if not a bit more than Daryl Sittler. So I'm guessing Daryl Sittler sucks too. If I am correct, and I might not be, I believe Matthews has 26 goals. Nylander, I believe, has 26 goals, and the record is Wendell at 34. So both Nylander and Matthews are within reach of Wendell. So, yep, terrible. I remember Golden. Oh my God, we got pulled off of TV. It was that bad. Do you not remember that? The one Saturday. I can't remember what game they aired. See, that is what I love. Keep investing in AM34 cards. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will happily keep investing. And one lesson I've learned over all you guys is whenever you have a troll, just so you guys know, they bounce from one thing to another without actually answering the questions. That's how we know how it is a troll. Investing with Papa's money. Yeah, why not? Why use your own if you don't have to, right? What's up, Abby? What's up, Wingnut? I will tell you, I don't think I've ever met a bigger Maple Leaf fan than Snow, though. I'm not going to lie. I guarantee you he's probably followed more games this year than I have. That is commitment level to the max. Game against the Sabres was a gem. Yep, they lost to a team that... hold on, let me see the Sabres right now. How are we doing on the Sabres? I think the Sabres have won, what, like 15 out of 20 games? And are doing quite well. Good for the Sabres, man. They deserve that win. You can't troll otherwise. I agree. As I said, like, I've always found a good troll will at least try to keep on the same point and keep going, not just skip to the next one, but that's okay. We all know Snowdog is probably the second biggest Matthews fan behind me. Rightfully so, because he is the greatest Leaf of all time. But it's okay. I always appreciate the commitment. Is there anything else, Snow? Anything else you want to throw at me? So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do stature first. 2 boxes of stature. So this will be fun. Alright, so let's get ready to rumble on the breaks, guys and girls. Here we go. 773. I gotta get the random ready here. But you'd think being on the internet and doing breaks for 18 years, there's got to be better attempts at trolls. Like, I at least appreciate a bit more effort. Yeah, Wingna, that Datsuk auto is hilarious. Can't believe I got that the day after you you mentioned it, I believe it was. It is. All right, best of luck, guys and girls. 24,773. Here we go. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And I don't know if you saw the gold boxes I got open. They were pretty damn sweet. As I said, I've been trying to tell you guys for a while. Those things are absolutely loaded. All right, 24-25 Stature is going to get the first one of the night. So there is the premiere. We'll do that next. Let's get going. Oh, where's my knife? Here we go. 24,773. We got the 24-25 Stature. For the Winnipeg Jets, Kyle Connor. Winnipeg Jets. For the Penguins, to 11.99, Mario Lemieux. 11.99, Mario Lemieux. For number to 25, red stature auto, Roman Josi. Out of 25, Roman Josi. We've got number to 50, rookie of Nadu for Carolina. Number to 50. And number to 199, Connor Hellebuck. Winnipeg Jets. Hellebuck. All right. For the Blues, Robert Thomas. For the Avalanche, to 11.99, Michel Goulet. $11.99. Number to 199, rookie autograph of Ridley Gregg. Ottawa Senators, Ridley Gregg. For the Avalanche, a 375, McKinnon. And number to 249, Leon Draisaitl. There we go, Oilers. Not too shabby. Greg was okay. Josi was not bad. Nothing too mind-blowing, but... all right. Let's move on to the next one, which is 790. And again, I would love to get a lot of these breaks filled up and cleaned up. That would be great. OPG is tomorrow, by the way. Just a quick FYI on that. And by the way, I did free up that last spot. I didn't realize there was a pending on it, so. So if anybody wants to eat that one up, that would be great. And Wingnut, just so you know, I probably will do some sort of combo deal or some sort of deals on the SP Game Used, the Synergy, and maybe the Platinum. Just to give you a quick heads up. Alright, so if anyone wants to eat that one up, then we can start it off. Oh, it looks like they did. Let's do that when we're starting. I will come up with something right after Premiere. But I think the next one I might attack is Synergy. So I promise you, regardless of what you take now, I will include that because I'm telling you Synergy will be my next target. Again, I like to kind of clear up the breaks. And I also like doing deals where things are available for everybody, not just the high-end people. But here we go. 24,790 3 times. Wow, my God, this is back. Give me 1 second, guys. That's been a pain in my butt. All right, 3 times quickly. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess it doubled up. My apologies. I'm gonna have to do that again. Oh, so I copied that whole thing. Okay, hold on a second, guys. All right, let's try this again. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. There we go. At first, this had like 100 names on there. Clearly not right. 1, 2, 3. All right, 790. All right, so for the not Premiere, the Synergy, what I'm going to do, guys, is every 3 spots you take will get an overtime pack. So there we go. 3 spots, overtime pack, very accessible. Here we go, 24,790. 23, 24, Premiere. For the Maple Leafs, number to 65, John Tavares. For the Flyers, Premier Precipice of Schultz, Dave Schultz. For the Boston Bruins, $3.99, Poitras. Ooh, number to 99. Super rookie auto patch for the Calgary Flames, Dustin Wolf. /99, Dustin Wolf. For the Montreal Canadiens, /49, Beck, rookie patch. And we got for Seattle, Matty Beniers, jersey. Well, that's a hefty start. The Ultimate sold out, even better. Oh, by the way, Amin, pleasure to meet you, by the way. That's the first most important thing. /299, Brock Nelson. Hopefully you and your wife had a great day. Number /25 for Ottawa, Stützle. I am putting up breaks tomorrow of the gold edition, by the way. So there will be a break of that up there. We've got for the Calgary Flames, /399, Peltier. You're in. Perfect. Peltier. We've got a Premier Focus rookie patch auto of Sweeney for Minnesota /49. Did you open up the Ultimates, by the way? Sweeney, beautiful patch. We've got an on the forefront /299 of Benson, Buffalo. And we got a global notability of Nylander for the Leafs. Maple Leafs. If you did open the Ultimates, I hope you did well. Holy moly, pack. We got for the Calgary Flames, Huberdeau, $2.99. We got a Premier Precipice of Kuzmenko for Vancouver. For the Boston Bruins, /199, Kopanen. Kopanen, $1.99 rookie. Another rookie Premier Focus /175 of Kopanen. $175. We've got a dual jersey /99 of Jack and Luke Hughes. 99. And we got a Martin Necas base jersey. There we go. Well, I can't remember off the top of my head. That Wolf might have been a secondary case hit. Maybe even a case hit, to be honest. Oh, those were some nice gold boxes. Yes, sir. I said this when we did our first one of those. I don't think people realize how good they are built. They are built for value, so. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see where we're at on the breaks. Like, I'm glad he did well, but I'll be honest, I'm not surprised. Like, I know how well I built them, so. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as stated, anyone who takes 3 spots in the Synergy will get an overtime pack as a thank you. We just had a few spots taken already. That is definitely an affordable group break I think everyone can get involved with. Hence why we do it. So if anybody else would like to, that McDavid jersey made your day? Yeah, that was sick. That was nice. You did really well. Like, the jerseys that you got, the Forsberg, Sakic, Waugh, you did really well. All right, guys, I'm going to get 758 going now. So give me a few seconds to get that one organized. All right, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab that case. And then the ultimate looks like it's good to go. So that is good. Yeah, Synergy. That would be the one that we're doing a promo on. I will do another one. Just gonna get this one going first. 24,758 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll be right back. Okay, okay. Give me 1 second. See where we're at. So I said we're gonna do the 758, which is the tins. I just posted that all in the thread. Okay. Clear cut had 1 pending. I saw you took most of it, so I just freed up the person who didn't pay. But yeah, so that's pretty close. Synergy's down to 15, so that's very close. What else do we got? The Diamond Infinity, by the way. Again, I hope you guys realize when we build things, we build them to make it really good. I've always said on that one specifically, I would challenge any mixed break I do with the card quality that you'll get in those overall. But here we go. Let's get the ball rolling on 758. Here we go, 24,758. We got the 21-22 Series 1 tin case. Oh, some absolutely horrible noises. All right. Alright, let's see what we get here, guys. I can't see right now. Portrait for Ottawa of Stutzel. But it should be there. I think we have Diamond available. I can't remember what else is up there. I think we have Ingrained. That's a fun one. Young Guns for the Rangers of Zach Jones. Ingrained's a pretty fun one, though. High-end stick product, essentially. Electromagnetic. He was yesterday of Darlene for Buffalo. We got an honor roll of Shifley for the Jets. Dazzlers of Hellebuck for the Jets. Young Guns of Kierstad for the Florida Panthers. Kierstead. We got a debut date of Robertson for Montreal. This pack has like nothing in there. Oh, it's got a canvas. Canvas of Brian Rust for Pittsburgh. Rust. Brian Rust. Guys. All right, box 2. So any of those are good. Obviously, I'll have to check payment. I see people are checking out on a lot of different things. That's great. All right, let's keep crushing. Again, another one with only like 4 cards. We got a Zahorna for Pittsburgh, Young Guns. Electricity of Kucherov for Tampa. What the heck? Almost all of these have only 4 cards. Hundo P of Petrangelo for Vegas. Canvas of PK Subban for New Jersey. At least you're getting the inserts and stuff. Honor roll for Florida of Barkov. Portrait of Robertson for Dallas. Dazzlers Panarin for the Rangers. And a Young Guns for Chicago of Kalniuk. As long as the hits are there, yeah, that's a good news. But yeah, every single one of those packs are super thin. Missing the base in the front. You always can know anything can happen with machines, right? All right. Where's the bread man hiding? Canvas for the Maple Leafs of Hyman. We got a portrait of Marner for the Maple Leafs. Young Guns of Michaelis for Vancouver. He was a scratch tonight. Ouch. Hundo P of Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. He's probably getting traded this year, right? Canvas of Barzal for the Islanders. Toronto. Dazzlers of Morgan Riley for the Leafs. Can you imagine that? What would you give up for him, though? Young Guns of Rustalainen for Buffalo. I don't even know what you'd give up. Like, I don't know how happy I'd be if we had to give up, like, Cowan. We already gave up on Minton. Retrospective of Mikey Anderson for LA. I feel like what we need, though, is defense, right? I don't know if offense necessarily is our biggest problem right now. We are allowing way too many shots. So we've got a base pack. Nice. Young Guns, Jeremy Swayman for Boston. That's a solid name. Hundo P of Parise for Minnesota. Canvas of Barkov for Florida. Dazzlers of DeBrincat for Chicago. Young Guns of Kupari for LA. Canes will get him, you think? What do the Canes give up for him, though? Electricity of Line A for the Jackets. And a canvas Hellebuck for the Jets. Okay. We've got, that's a very nice one, debut dates jersey, Kaprizov for Minnesota. Okay, debut dates jersey, K-Andre Miller. I am not sure if I've ever seen two jerseys in a box. Or sorry, a tin. Honor roll of Hellebuck for the Jets. Electricity of Aho for Carolina. Young Guns of Alsing for Ottawa. Dazzlers for the Coyotes of Chitrin. Oh, by the way, I was going to ask you today, I forgot to when you mentioned it. Young Guns of Peterson for the Coyotes. If I can source a cup case, are you interested? And a retrospective of Sharon Govich for the Devils. I know you mentioned it today, and it just didn't dawn on me. Just don't know if that's something that you're still interested in potentially. They can always try to help and source things. Go on. So I'm guessing that means see if I can get one and let you know. Is that what my guess is? Canvas of Shesterkin for the Rangers. We got a Dazzlers for the Vegas Golden Knights of Pietrangelo. Young Guns for the Avalanche of Burrows. You're stunned by them? Sorry, what do you mean by that? Debut dates for the Sharks of Leonard. We've got a Aho honor roll for Carolina. Like stunned as in like you love them. Marner portraits for the Maple Leafs. Only a base Celebrini. All right, all right. Young Guns Cam York for Philly. And we got a debut date of Robertson for the Leafs. So what you're saying is if we can find you one, put some voodoo magic on it, make sure it has a Celebrini in there, and then you will love us forever. Is that what I'm hearing? I just got to make sure I get some voodoo magic in it. I will do some digging tonight. Let you know what I can come up with, and for sure let you know. I'm pretty quick in my work, so. That's nice. Thank you. Honor roll of Bergeron for Boston. We do try our best. And you've only met like half the staff. You still have a whole bunch of staff to meet. Dazzlers for the Devils, Jack Hughes. Like, I'm not even Wingnut's favorite. Think about that. Young Guns of Pilon. I'm a gentleman and a scholar. I do my best. We've got a portrait of Torrey Krug for the Blues. Canvas Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Portraits for the Rangers of Lafreniere. I am close. Okay, close. Close second, doable. I'll take it. Young Guns for Ottawa of Alsing. And a Hundo P for the Blues of Ryan O'Reilly. You got to meet the fave. Well, she's on holidays right now. She is on holidays. She goes on holidays quite a bit. We're supposed to split the blogs, and she likes to do lots of holidays, and then it makes me do all the blogs. But that's okay. I do think she's a bit luckier than I am sometimes opening. I will give her that credit. She's pretty good at that. Dazzlers for Anaheim of Zegras. Young Guns of Shane Pinto for Ottawa. Debut dates for the Dallas Stars of Della Andrea. Canvas for the Oilers, Tyson Barrie. Portraits for the Maple Leafs, Mitch Marner. Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres, Rustalainen. Retrospective of Norris for Ottawa. Honor roll of McKinnon for the Avs. Nathan McKinnon. All right. So we got 4 more to go. We got an honor roll of Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues. And I was going to say Amin and obviously Wingnut and everyone else. We will be showing you guys details soon for Group Break 25,000. And it is going to be incredible. We got a Young Guns of Logan Thompson for Vegas. Experienced hands for sure. These hands have opened so many cards. Debut dates for the Rangers, K'Andre Miller. I would genuinely guess probably the most product. Shesterkin for the Rangers, canvas. Out of anyone in the world, I will challenge that. Dazzlers for the Dallas Stars, Jason Robertson. Young Guns for the Philadelphia Flyers, Lazinski. And a retrospective of Sherangovich for the Devils. $25,000. Yeah, that is a healthy chunk of breaks, isn't it? But yeah, we as we always do, we're going to do some breaks to have some giveaway spots in there. You know, so that way we can try to get as many people involved as possible. And then, yeah, it's going to be a heck of a break. Retrospective of Kaprizov for Minnesota. We got a canvas for Ottawa, Matt Murray. Portraits for Carolina, Sveshnikov. Young Guns for Nashville, Tanner Jeannot. Electro of Larkin for the Red Wings. Honor roll for the Penguins of Gensel. Yeah, I do. Dazzlers for the Red Wings of Verana. I think we're aiming between the 2,000 and 3,000. Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres of Samuelson. So I think we're aiming between 2,000 or 3,000, and we're aiming, ideally, if I can build this as good as I want it to be, for 250 boxes. So we will see. As I said, I think I like a lot of variety, so we're aiming. We'll see. See what I can squeeze in there. But obviously, we got to have some big, fun, high-end stuff in there. Young Guns Bruins for the LA Kings of Kupari. Hundo P for the Avalanche, McKinnon. Canvas for the Islanders of Barzal. Portrait of Matthews for the Maple Leafs. Young Guns, Tanner Geno for Nashville. We got an Electro Velarde for LA. Canvas of McKinnon for the Avs. And a Dazzlers Kaprizov for Minnesota. All right, last 10 in this break. That's too funny. We got a Hundo P for Chicago, Duncan Keith. Canvas for the Los Angeles Kings, Dustin Brown. Dazzlers for the Boston Bruins of Pasternak. Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks, Pasichnuk. Electro of Theodore for the Vegas Golden Knights. Young Guns for Vancouver, Michaelis. Retrospective of Vonacek for the Caps. And an honor roll of Stone for Vegas. Mock Stone. All right. We've got a Caulfield for Montreal, Spencer Knight for Florida, and a Denisenko for the Florida Panthers. Caulfield for Montreal, Spencer Knight for Florida, and a Boston Bruins Swayman. Zegras Veleno for the Red Wings, and a Swayman for Boston. Spencer Knight for Florida, Denisenko for Florida, and a Cam York for Philly. Denisenko for Florida, Swayman for Boston, Veleno for the Red Wings. Newhook for the Avs, Knight for Florida, and a Caulfield for Montreal. Zegras for the Ducks, Veleno for the Red Wings, Swayman for Boston. Pinto for Ottawa, Caulfield, Montreal, Newhook for the Avs. Pinto for Ottawa, Newhook for the Avs, Denisenko for the Panthers. Pinto for Ottawa, Newhook for the Avs, Caulfield for Montreal. Zegras for the Ducks, Veleno for the Red Wings, Swayman for Boston. Pinto for Ottawa, Newhook for the Avs, Spencer Knight for Florida. There she goes. So, Wingnut, I am almost now done with today's blog session. My trifecta of hockey. Wednesdays have become my, I wouldn't say dread days, but my insanely long days now with the hockey season. So Wednesdays are definitely the the try to stay up days for me. The day just never ends. Well, it does end. It just ends late. I can't remember if I've told you, Wingnut, so my Wednesdays normally, right now, like for example today, I get up at 5 in the morning, and my son's got hockey practice. Sometimes I help skate on the ice when they need me, but today I did not. Then I go to work. Normally I'm at work about 8:45. Then I work till about 4. I'll say about, yeah, around 4. Then I take both my sons to a free skate before my younger son's hockey. Then at 5:15, so that goes from about 4:15 to 5:15, and I skate with them for an hour. Then at 5:15, my younger son, I coach him and his team. So that goes till 6:15. Come back to work, as you guys can tell, at 7:15. Then I have hockey tonight for me to actually skate. And that will be at 11. So normally by the time I hit my hockey, I'm already like ready to go to bed. But there are some Wednesdays that I do 4 hours on the ice. Obviously today was only 3. But yeah, it is, it just feels like the day goes. So I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I like literally will count down like each block and be like, okay, 1 done, 2 done, 3 done. And I'm looking forward to like that sleep time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 787 is next. That is long, yeah. These are long days for me. And the problem is for anyone who plays hockey, when you play a game, like a decently, I wouldn't say physical game, but when you play a game, you're pretty jacked up and wired. So like, I don't even get to sleep really for a while after. So a lot of times my Wednesdays end up being like 21 to 23 hours. Stop playing. No, I gotta play. That is that's one thing I'm going to enjoy my hockey. That is for damn sure. Dry line for team, yep. Yeah, I don't know where I get the energy from, to be honest, but it's there. In peaks and valleys, it's there. Maybe I was just so excited for this morning with the gold boxes. It just gets my day through, right? I think that's what it is. So good luck, everyone. 787. I'm going to do the randos for that. So here we go. 24,787. 1, 2, 3. You know what I also think it is, in all honesty, Wingnut, and obviously everyone else? Oh my God, I hate this thing. Seriously. 1, 2, 3. Is I think when I opened the store when I was super young, I kind of got used to the long hours. For those that don't know, we opened our store up in 2011, and our store hours were 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to midnight. So, I think doing that. I think doing that really just got the brain always active, right? All right. I normally have an iced coffee in the morning, but no sugar. Diabetic, so that's always fun. So yeah, I have one coffee a day in the morning, but that's like literally like the 5 in the morning type thing. So that's the only time I have the coffee. Maybe like a Coke Zero throughout the day some days, but yeah. All right, best of luck, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. 24,787. We got the 3-box ultimate. Dryland Training. Actually, the one thing, I don't know if you have it near you. My son does the like the training on the treadmill. That stuff freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. Pospisil introductions for Calgary. I don't know why there's certain things that just creep people out. Skating on a treadmill. I don't know why I just mentally, like, and that fake ice, I just can't get over it. For the Oilers, Lavoie introductions, rookie auto. It just creeps me out when I watch my son on that. I'm like, how is that working? Introductions. That's sick. Wow, nice. For the Penguins, signature masterpieces. Tristan Jarry. Jarry for the Penguins. Those are beautiful. And we got for Chicago, $5.99, Stauber. You love the Ultimates. You didn't answer me earlier. How do you do on your Ultimates? Or have you not opened them yet? Not opened. How are you surviving? What happened to this anxiety of not opening? They're just sitting there waiting. Number to 15. Nick Suzuki. 10 of 15. Suzuki. For Montreal. We've got an introductions update of Spence for LA. Jordan Spence. For the LA Kings, the $2.99 rookie auto, La Ferriere. You got back from ice and dryland. Oh, nice. La Ferriere. And for the Boston Bruins, Kopanen, rookie jersey to $5.99. Just a quick FYI, guys. I have to be out of here by about 10:15. So, obviously, we have a decent amount of time. I'm just giving you guys a quick heads up that there is going to be an end time 100% because I have to leave. So, for the for the Penguins, we got a Gruden That jersey always throws me off, I'm not going to lie. Gruden. For the Vegas Golden Knights, a $2.99 Patera rookie auto. That's awesome, I mean, congrats. $2.99 Patera. For the Buffalo Sabres, Rusick rookie signatures. And for the Vancouver Canucks, $5.99 Hiroshi. All right. Not too bad, nothing mind-blowing. The Masterpiece auto is nice. $24,787. Okay, dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just get the randos going for the other stuff. All right, we'll rock out the clear cut. Ingrained only got a few spots left if anyone wants to close those out. And the diamond at 9. So we can also get that one going. The black diamond, that is, which is this one right here. And then I'm surprised more people have not done the Ovi. That is a Beehive oversized Ovi. Don't get many rookie Ovi stuff, to be honest, so jump on it. So 763. One second. Good luck. Here we go. 24,763. 3 times. Hopefully no ads. 1, 2, 3. Woo. 1, 2, 3. Let me go grab those boxes. And I'll be right back. Good news with this one, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice, short, and sweet. And I think Ingrain might be filled, but I'll double check. All right, here we go. Here we go. 24,763. Lots of spots, yeah. That's a nice start for the Washington Capitals. A tribute Young Guns auto. Grubauer. Those are cool. Tribute Young Guns Auto Washington. Sweet. Amit, was that yours? Or Mean, sorry, was that yours? We'll go 24, 25. For the Islanders, Kyle McLean. That was yours? Okay. McLean. And hopefully I can get this focus back here. There we go. And last, but hopefully not least, it is an autograph for Seattle, Riker Evans. There she goes. Well, definitely on the needs improvement. The first one was a great start. I was very happy with the Grubauer. The other two, a little so-so. But again, you're going to get that with clear cut. So my apologies, it could not be better. Let's close out SP Game Used. I don't disagree with that, actually. So, again, guys, I do have a time limit. I don't think we're near it yet. All that 6-box break's going to take me a little bit of time. But the good news is all the other ones that filled are generally pretty quick. Can always close the case, yeah. The one I said, I think Synergy and SP Game Used, I don't know how those are sitting there. That just kind of shocks me. For the value, dollar-wise, of what you can get in there, for how little it is, I feel like SP Game Used actually gets very well overlooked. For some reason. All right, let me get the ingrained going. Are you the only OPG Platinum fan? That one actually stuns me. It's not moving. Like, that is pretty much as close to shutout proof as group break as you can get, the OPG Platinum. Like, I'm a monster. And then, again, let's be honest. The potential in that alone is pretty huge. 24,788 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me go grab those 2 ingrained. All right. And again, guys, I'm trying to go as fast and as fun as possible for you guys in this. So, I'm doing my best. Here we go, 24,788. We got the ingrained 2-box break. Wish you guys all the best of luck. A decent year, I know it is. For the Avalanche, $2.99 Forsberg. I've seen a lot of Forsberg over the last 24 hours. Peter Forsberg. For the Anaheim Ducks to 299, Zegras. $2.99 Zegras. Rookie. For the Blue Jackets to 49, rookie of Angle. You got the Leafs? Go Leafs, go. Angle. For the, is this a short print one? For the Ottawa Senators, a red rookie signature shots, numbered to 45, Ridley Gregg. Were all the Reds 45? I don't know why I thought they were 75. So if he's a short print, that's pretty sweet. If not, I'm just wrong. Also very highly possible. Ottawa to 45. For the Nashville Predators, base auto of Saros. And we've got a rookie patch number to 35 for the Capitals of Iorio. Number to 35. Cool stick thing. That's a good way to put in grain, you know? It's a cool stick thing. And I agree, it is a cool stick thing. Tampa Bay Lightning, 349, Vasilevsky. For Chicago to 399, Stauber. For the Boston Bruins, synthesis of Pasternak. David Pasternak. Signature rookie shots for the St. Louis Blues of Hugh McGing. Rookie signature shots, Hugh McGing. We've got an Electro cast of Saros for the Preds. Kind of funny, Saros was the second last card in both packs. Saros. And we've got another rookie signature shots to 299 for the Philadelphia Flyers, Noah Cates. There she goes. Not too shabby. Again, I'm a huge fan of ingrained. I love it. All right. So let me see what is next. Okie dokie. So it looks like the 6-box break of 25-26 is going to be next. Synergy's close. SB Game Used is close. The Black Diamond is getting closer. And I'll also make another fun deal for anyone. I'm liking doing deals. Anyone who grabs 3 spots in the OV oversized beehive will get an overtime pack. Was there a football done? There is. You know what? Thanks for pointing that one out. I did not even notice that one. So I will get on that after this one. I do appreciate you letting me know. So let's see if we can get a couple more of those nice hockey ones going. And if you guys want to get any of the baseball or football going, I am down for that. All right, best of luck. Here we go, guys. 765. 24,000, 765, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Well, at least, oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Let me go grab those boxes. All right, best of luck. And again, I do recommend if there's any other breaks that you guys would like to get done, I just need them to get going sooner than later so we can actually get them all going. The Ovechkin is probably the easiest one to get filled because it's super affordable. And the football is going to be next. If anyone wants to get the Prestige, it's down to 8. So that's the next easiest one in my opinion. Here we go, 24,765. We've got the 6-box break of 25-26 Series Uno. And again, all the inserts, guys and girls, I'll read out. The bigger cards I will show. That way we can just kind of go through this at a good pace. All right, we've got a Compadres for Winnipeg Sparkle. Canvas of Yossi for the Preds. Wyatt Johnston portraits for the Dallas Stars. Encore Barkov for Florida. Sizzle of McDavid for the Oilers. And a Young Guns of Perreault for the Rangers. Outburst Silver for the Philadelphia Flyers of Paling. We got a Sizzle of Makar for the Avs. And a goal-oriented for the Jackets of Marchenko. Oh, you got the Demidov. Let's hope you get one. Canvas of Dougie Hamilton for the Devils. Nyman Young Guns for Seattle. Robert Thomas. Compositions for the Blues. Dazzlers of Joey Decord for Seattle. Canvas of Tanev for the Leafs. And a Pettersson goal-oriented for the Vancouver Canucks. Encore Svechnikov for Carolina. Compositions of Monahan for the Jackets. And for Vancouver, tracking of Demko. We got an encore of Forsberg for Nashville. A Talbot for the Red Wings tracking. And a Wash Young Guns for the Ducks. I'm going to try to get you a Demidov for sure. Let's get you one. We got a Bustle of Stankoven for Carolina. Young Guns for Seattle of Osman. And a Cup Quest Hellebuck for the Jets. Number to 1,000 population count. Dostal for the Ducks. Bustle of Tippett for Philly, and a portrait of Fox for the Rangers. Canvas of Norris for Buffalo, Duran for Boston Young Guns, and a compositions of Bedard for Chicago. Clear cut base of Chatfield for Carolina, Cider Encore for the Red Wings, and a Kemper tracking for LA. Compondres for the Rangers, Coco Young Guns for Seattle, Cup Quest Kempe LA. All right, Demidov, let's go. Get you nice and early so he doesn't start panicking near the end. That way we can be more excited of whether we're going to get a second Demidov. We've got a sizzle reel sparkle of Reinhardt for Florida. Canvas of Stankoven, Carolina. Compositions of Toffoli for San Jose. Encore Vetrano for Anaheim. Tracking systems of Saros for the Preds. Perek Young Guns for Calgary. We've got a Young Guns Outburst Silver of Nyman for Seattle. A Bustle of Leo Carlson for Anaheim. And a Cup Quest of Bedard for Chicago. Dazzlers for Vancouver, Demko. McAvoy Canvas for Boston. Portraits for Morial of Line. Canvas of Hopkins for the Oilers. Young Guns of Quinn Hudson for the Oilers. And a portrait of Eklund for the Sharks. What happens if I don't get a Demi? I'll be sad. Encore for the Jackets of Jenner. Tracking systems for Dallas of Ottinger. Young Guns for San Jose of Lund. Encore of Moore for the Hawks. Composition Sparkle of Aho for Carolina. Sizzle Markstrom for the Devils. We got a Bustle Red variant to 199 of Tuck for Buffalo. Sizzle Reel of McCann for Seattle. And a composition of Gensel for the Penguins. Oh, sorry, for Tampa. Canvas for Tampa of Hagel. Young Guns for the Red Wings of Mazur. Goal-oriented Stamkos for Nashville. Sizzle of McCabe for... Oh, sorry, Kachuk for Ottawa. Don't know where I got McCabe. Ethan Frank, Young Guns for the Caps. Goal-oriented for the Maple Leafs of Matthews. Canvas black and white variant for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. Encore Scheifele for the Jets. And a Kadri Bustle for the Calgary Flames. Sizzle of Luukkonen for Buffalo. I got you half a Demidov so far. A random between Chicago, Lev Chunov, and Montreal Demidov. And a Calgary Portraits of Kadri. So far, I got you half. This box is the one. This is the way. All right, let's get it going. Wingnut has spoken. Compadres Sparkle for Nashville. Canvas for the Jackets, Voronkov. Compositions of Carlson for Pittsburgh. Encore Werenski for the Jackets. Sizzle of Nyes for the Leafs. Young Guns for the Blue Jackets of Sillinger. We got an Outburst Silver for Vegas of Hanifin. Sizzle Reel of Wyatt Johnson for Dallas. Cup Quest for Dallas of Jason Robertson. Dazzlers for Boston of Geeky. Canvas for Florida of Barkov. And a compositions of Beniers for Seattle. We got a canvas for the Islanders, Duclair. Young Guns for Tampa of Duke. And a portrait of Wood for the Nashville Predators. Encore of Bedard for the Hawks. Braden Point, goal-oriented sparkle for Tampa. And a Gustafson for Minnesota, tracking. Encore Tage Thompson for Buffalo. Sizzle of Aho for Carolina. Killian for the Maple Leafs. Young Guns. Bustle of Jarvis for Carolina. Sabrango Young Guns for Ottawa. And a Kachuk compositions for Florida. No pressure, don't make you a liar. I'm trying not to. That's sick. Number to 25 red variant, J.J. Moser. Red Outburst for Tampa. We got a tracking of Blackwood for the Avs and a Cup Quest for the Devils of Timo Meier. We got a Raymond for the Red Wings. We've got a Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens. No, I'm just joking. We got a Young Guns. Demidov! Boom, fake out. Young Guns, Demidov. Wingnut is not a liar. Congrats! I do recommend getting that puppy graded, by the way. Portraits for the Devils of Dougie Hamilton. We've got a clear-cut Young Guns of Robida for Carolina. Clear-cut Robida. Encore of Eklund for San Jose and a Bustle for the Panthers of Reinhardt. We got a Compadres for Florida. Young Guns of Toto Pilo for Vancouver. Goal-oriented Mr. McDavid for the Oilers. All right, it is time now to see if we get a second demi. That man, Wingnut, he just made an epic call. I would never make him a liar. Never, ever. Back to back. Woo. All right, let's try. Encore JT Miller for the Rangers. We got a Compadres of Avalanche. Young Guns for the Boston Bruins of Duran. Red Outburst Demi. Compositions red for the Red Wings to 199 of Larkin. Sizzle of Marshman for Dallas. And a portrait of Marchesso for Nashville. Canvas Young Guns for Seattle of Coco. Young Guns of Snuggerud for the Blues. And a compositions of Celebrini for San Jose. Dazzlers for the Devils of Dougie Hamilton. Canvas of Miller for the Rangers. Goal-oriented of Raymond for the Red Wings. It's your girlfriend's birthday? I think you should give your girlfriend the Demidov then, personally. Sizzle Reel Sparkle of Pasternak for Boston. Canvas of Doughty for LA. And a Malkin Portraits for Pittsburgh. I think that's only fair. We got an Encore for Washington of Carlson. Tracking of Merzlikins for the Jackets. Young Guns of Moore for Chicago. Outburst Silver for the Islanders of Horvat. Bustle of Cider for the Red Wings. Goal-oriented Ovechkin for the Caps. Encore blue for the Penguins of Carlson. Encore of Wyatt Johnson for Dallas. Bustle, Holloway for the Blues. Sizzle reel of Evangelista for the Preds. Coco for Seattle Young Guns. Cup Quest of Nietzsche's for Carolina. Sorry, for Colorado. Canvas of Zellweger for Anaheim. Morton Young Guns for Calgary. And a Makar Compositions for the Avs. Encore Carlson for Vegas. Morrissey Sparkle Portraits for the Winnipeg Jets. And a Bouchard Sizzle Reel for the Oilers. Bustle of Knives for the Leafs. Callahan for Boston Young Guns. And a Cup Quest of Demko for Vancouver. Wing, now, what do you think about that? I think the girlfriend should get the Demidov, right? Like, I believe that's only fair. And that, my friend, is the illest truth out there. Bam. You see that wordplay I just did there? She's not the wife yet. Yet. We've got a Sizzle Reel Sparkle of Matthews for the Leafs. Gustafson for Minnesota Canvas. Compositions of Aho for Carolina. Encore of Zibanejad for the Rangers. Tracking of Dostal. And we've got a Young Guns for the birthday girl, Demidov. See, now I think you got to share. Demidov, Young Guns for Montreal. Well, there. Congrats again. We've got an Outburst Silver for Utah of Gunther. A Bustle for Tampa of Gensel. And a Cup Quest of Hyman for the Oilers. Rigged. Dazzlers of Levshunov for the Hawks. Canvas of Barbashev for Vegas. And a Brent Clark Portraits for LA. A boyfriend upgrade card. Wow. Canvas of Lee for the Islanders. Skarek for the Islanders Young Guns. And a Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers Portraits. We got an Encore of Riley for the Leafs. Cup Quest Sparkle for the Penguins of Carlson. Tracking Systems of Sorokin for the Islanders. We got an Encore of Sorrows for the Preds. Tracking Systems of Bobrovsky for Florida. And a Cairns for Calgary Young Guns. We've got a Compadres for the Maple Leafs. Young Guns for the Islanders of Gatcombe. Goal-oriented of Eichel for Vegas. Dazzlers Pink Variant for Chicago Bedard. Compadres for Tampa. Compositions of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Young Guns Canvas for the Ottawa Senators, Sabrango. Young Guns of Morton for Calgary. And a goal-oriented for the Tampa Bay Lightning of Braden Point. Encore Blue of Hyman for the Oilers. Encore of Knives for the Maple Leafs. And a Sizzle for the Devils of Luke Hughes. Sizzle of Ovechkin for the Caps. Sabrango Young Guns for Ottawa. And a Portraits of Morrissey for the Jets. One for you and one for his girlfriend. Golden, I think that's only fair, right? What exactly, by the way, is a boyfriend upgrade card? What is that? Like you upgraded your status? We've got a population count 500 for the Jackets of Monahan, a bustle for Buffalo of Tuck, and a Cup Quest of Shesterkin for the Rangers. Dazzlers for Minnesota of Gustafsson, canvas of Kako for Seattle, and a compositions of Kopitar for LA. Encore of Taves for the Avs. Tracking systems of Joy DeCourt for Seattle. Suzuki Young Guns for Carolina. We've got a Young Guns canvas. Skarek for the Islanders. Young Guns for the Red Wings of... Is it Shine? Sorry, it's hard to see. Shine. And a portrait for the Avalanche of Makar. We got a tracking system sparkle of Ullmark for Ottawa. Canvas of Sherwood for Vancouver. Goal-oriented Sam Reinhart for Florida. Clear-cut base for Vancouver of Sherwood. Encore Slavkovsky Montreal. Tracking systems of Montembeault for Montreal. Encore of Bouchard for the Oilers. Sizzle of Pasternak for Boston. And a Ryan Leonard Young Guns for the Caps. I am pretty sure we've gotten every single big Young Gun in this break. We've got an Outburst Silver Anderson for Montreal. Sizzle reel of Reinhardt for Florida, and a portrait of Draisaitl for the Oilers. We've got a Compadres for Nashville. Rodriguez Young Guns for the Oilers. Compositions Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. Canvas of Comfort for the Red Wings. Matthew Wood for the Preds Young Guns. Compositions of Barzal for the Islanders. Encore Stone for Vegas. Cup Quest Sparkle for the Oilers of Hyman. And an Ullmark for Ottawa Tracking Systems. Bustle of Sherwood for Vancouver. Ford for Winnipeg Young Guns. Cup Quest for Buffalo of Tage Thompson. I still have one random, the left and the right, by the way. For those who might have forgot. Three times. 1, 2, 3. The left gets it. The left is Demidov. Are the Demidovs going for 500 raw? I'm not going to lie. I haven't really checked what they're going for. I don't think it'd be that high, personally. If I had to guess, they'd be around 200 to 300. Like Canadian, that's what I would think, but... Now you're back with a vengeance. Like 250 ain't a bad haul, and you got 2 of them. So congrats, sir. That's amazing. All right, we got a football 778. Wingnut, is there anything else that you're interested in tonight? All right, let me get this going. Diamond? Yeah, that's always a fun one. All right, here we go. 24,778 3 times. Sorry, I got to make sure it's all here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okie dokie. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 778. Eagles get Patriots. Sorry, what do you mean by that? Here we go. 24,778. Luminance football. Let's get the party started. All right, what do we got here? Base. The base. We got rookie of Downs. Where's the team on this one? For the Colts, we got a Witherspoon rookie for the Seahawks. We got a Laporta rookie for the Lions. Number 2/175, Will Levis for the Titans. Rookie. It's a decent one, isn't it? We've got number 250, Hardy. Sorry, the names are hard to see. Nickerson autograph for the Bucks. Number 250. And we got a engaged of the Browns of Garrett. All right, base. A rookie for the Steelers of Porter Jr. A rookie of Anderson Jr. for the Texans. A Nijba for the Seahawks, rookie. We've got number 150, Donald for LA. Number 150, Donald. We've got an autograph. Number 20 of Bennett for LA. Stetson Bennett. We've got a Chandler Jones for the Raiders. That's kind of cool. Raiders. Base. Rookie of Robinson for the Browns. Rookie of McIntosh, sorry, for the Seahawks. Rookie of Stroud for the Texans. Number 250, Josh Allen for the Bills. for the Bills. We got the points, so I'm not going to show the card, but obviously that'll be a random. And we've got a vestige of Josh Allen for the Bills. But I can't show you guys the QR code. We got a rookie of Rice for Kansas City. We got a rookie of Shorter for the Bills. McKee for the Falcons. Number to 50, Welker for the Patriots. Vintage materials, Welker. We've got number to 25, Abanikanda for the Jets. Abanikanda. That's a cool card. We got number to 150, Boot for the Patriots. Again, if I mispronounce any names, guys, I do apologize. And we got a vestige, number to 50 of Chubb for the Browns. All right, so the number 1 spot will get the box. The number 2 spot will get the points. Just so you guys know how it's going to go. 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Eagles gets the box. No D. Did I even turn this around? I did, yeah. No D gets the points. All right. Okay, dokie. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me know if there's anything else you guys wish to try to do. Obviously, if not, then I'll get a bunch of breaks ready for tomorrow. And please keep in mind, tomorrow is a OPG update. I might get to stretch tonight before hockey. Yeah, maybe. Might get to stretch. So I got a whole bunch of stuff locked and loaded to post, so I'm excited for that. It's gonna be really good. So I think we're probably done for the night. As I always do before I leave, any requests? Any requests that you guys have? for breaks. I got a lot of good ones for tomorrow. But I do like to ask just in case. That I can look into. I don't have that one planned for tomorrow, but I can look into it. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I will get a bunch of breaks launched for you guys shortly, so pay attention to the site for that. With that being said, have yourselves a beautiful rest of the evening. And we will see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. So have a good one, everyone, and see you guys then.